everyone, it's Jess, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I contour, highlight and apply blush. I always talk non-stop about glowy skin and how much I love highlighting products, so I thought it would be finally time for me to show you, what products I use and how I use them. I don't generally contour my cheeks, on a daily basis, but I figured since highlighting and contouring matched, I'd show you guys how I contour, like when I contour. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and find this helpful, and if you want to see how I do it, then please keep watching. So for contouring, I like to use the MAC 109 brush. The powder you want to use should be, darker than your skin tone, of course, and should have like minimal shimmer and no glitter whatsoever. So what I like to use is the NARS Laguna bronzer, which I have a little sort of travel size, I guess you would call it, one of these. Actually I have a couple of these floating around, but yeah, so I like to use Laguna bronzer. If you're lighter than me, you could use, anything, as long as it's a dark powder. You could even use like a dark brown eyeshadow. You could use, it's limitless. Just find something that works for you. Lots of companies now make, contouring powders, so you could definitely pick up one of those. Now NARS Laguna does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but once you apply it to your skin, the shimmer, pretty much disappears and it just has like a slightly glowy effect, which I like anyway. Get some on there, dust off any excess, and what you want to do is you want to find the hollow of your cheek. So you can suck your cheeks in, and basically it's this area underneath your cheekbone. So this sort of area here. So what you want to do is you want to put the color right there and then blend in little circular motions so you guys can see that. So you want to blend like that, and then what you want to do is you want to bring it in slightly towards, I guess, the edge of your mouth underneath the apple of your cheek. So you're bringing it in at a slight curve, like that. And make sure you blend out so it's a slight curve shape, because you're, contouring this apple of your cheek, so a slight curve. Alright. Again, then get some more product, and you always want to start in this area. So start here, again, blending up into your temple and into the forehead, and then starting again here, blending down towards your chin. So effectively you're making a number 3, but with this, make sure that you've got that slight curve, but always starting from the hollow of your cheek, because that's where you want the most color to be. So I hope you guys can see there's quite a big difference between the two cheeks, whereas this is more contoured than, of course, this one. So let me do the other side quickly. So suck in your cheeks, blend out, and then make sure you're doing that slight curve. So always starting in that hollow, bring it into the center of your forehead, and then bring it down towards your chin. So making a 3. And then take some product as well, and you can do it on the sides of your nose. If I'm doing like an actual contoured look, I probably wouldn't use this brush on my nose area, just because I do have a small-ish nose sort of bridge, so I'd probably get something a bit more precise. But if I'm just, contouring just to blend it a bit, then this brush works pretty well, just on the sides of my nose. So I hope you guys can see, the difference between before when my face wasn't contoured and now. I mean, off camera it's quite apparent, but I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, with the light and everything. So yeah. So after contouring, my next step is I apply blush. And I like to use a slightly matte blush if I'm going to apply blush and apply a highlight as well. So with blush, I'm going to be using MAC's Fleur Power Blush, which is a satin finish. So no, you know, chunky bits of glitter, no sparkles, just a nice glowy sort of finish. And this blush is so pigmented. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous like corally pink color. It's my absolute favorite blush at the moment and I love it. And I'm using the MAC 129 brush. And this brush I find is absolutely perfect for blush application for me because it fits perfectly on the apples of my cheeks. So I love it. So I'm just going to apply that. So put the color down on one of the flat sides, like that. And then when you apply the color, you want to put it on the apples of your cheeks and then blend up into that bronzer and your temple. I'm applying a little bit more blush than I normally would so that it definitely shows up on camera. But what's great about this brush is as well, if you didn't have a contouring brush, because it's tapered at the top, you could apply color to the tip and use that to contour, you know, straight on. Because I'm applying blush like this, but you could contour straight like this. So it's a really great brush. And I love this brush. This is one of my favorite MAC brushes. Okay, so that is blush. And now we're up to the best part, which is highlighting. So I am obsessed with glowy skin. I mean, you guys have probably heard me mention this about 1,000,000 times. There's about 1,000,000 different highlighters. There are liquids like Benefit's Moonbeam. I mix this in with my foundation for an overall glow. And I love that. So there's liquids. There's things like the NARS Multiples. This is in Copacabana. And basically it's a solid sort of stick form. You know, they're like powder products like the Dior shimmer powders. This is Amber Diamond, which I absolutely love. It is so, so pretty. And I just got this recently and I'm so, so in love with this. I don't know why I waited so long to get it, but I love it. So there's like that. And of course, one that I'm sure you're all familiar with, NARS Albatross, which I love, love, love as well. And you can even use like the Touche Éclat or Radiant Touch from YSL, which is like a concealer, but I don't actually use this for concealing at all. I only use it for highlighting. This is in number 2 shade, so it's definitely too light for concealing on me, but for as a highlighter, it's perfect. I love this for when I'm wearing a blush that's kind of shimmery, because you don't want to have a shimmery blush and then like a shimmery highlight as well, because then your face would just be like disco land and you definitely do not want that. So yeah, Touche Éclat is fantastic for that. Okay, so let me show you how I use, you know, these different products to highlight. So let's start off with the NARS Multiple. This is in Copacabana. Copacabana. Sorry, that song just always gets in my head whenever I pick this up. Oh well. So it looks like that. It's basically like a stick form, and you can use this product on your cheeks, on your lips, and on your eye. So what I do is I apply this on my cheeks. And what you want to do is, remember when we contoured in a slight curved motion? Well, with your highlighter, you want to highlight in a slight curved motion as well along your cheekbone. So what you want to do is you want to highlight along here and then along up here near your eye. So almost like a C shape. So just apply this directly onto your skin wherever you want it. So I'm swatching heavily here, guys, so you can really see it. And then up slightly too. And then you can use your fingers to blend it out, or you can use a brush. I'm just going to use my fingers because I feel like the formula of the multiple works better with the warmth of your fingers. I'm blending that highlighter slightly into my blush along my cheekbone in that slight curved motion, and then blending up just above my brow. So let's slightly the center of my forehead. Now you don't want to take this too far into your temples, you're just sort of blending around your cheekbone and that eye area. So I hope you guys can see how glowy that looks, and I love it. So that is highlighting with the multiple, nice and easy, very, very simple. And then I might show you how I highlight with the powder. I just got the Sigma F35 brush, which is the tapered highlighter brush. Looks like that. I believe this is supposed to be similar to the MAC 165 brush, but I never got that one because it was a limited edition brush. And I'm going to be using the Amber Diamond shimmer powder from Dior. Now you could definitely just use the lighter shades, but I like to mix them because it just works better with my skin tone. So just mix them like that. So get the product on the tip of the brush, and remember what I said with you want to apply in a slight curved motion. So just apply above the blush on your cheekbone in a slight curved motion like that. So then up into your forehead. So you're making a slight C. Like that. So I'm nice and glowy now. Then take some more product on your brush and you can apply it to the center of your nose and the center of your forehead as well. And then on that Cupid's bow area as well. Then you can even apply whatever's left on the brush underneath your brow bone too. So yeah, that is how I contour, highlight and apply blush. I hope you guys enjoyed and found that helpful. Feel free to ask any questions you may have in the comments below or ask me on Twitter, and check out the vlog. So I'll see you all very soon. Bye.